Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Happy Friday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. In this video, we've got a full deleted scene I'm going to share with you that Jesse Palmer dropped on his Instagram. And it's a scene where he's discussing a very heavy topic with Brooklyn from this past season of The Bachelor. She was on the hot seat. It did not air. We can only speculate why. Maybe because it's a heavy conversation. Maybe because they wanted to air it and they just ran out of time. I'm not so sure. They did share a whole lot of deleted scenes and bloopers, but this one did not make the cut. So it's trigger warning DV, and that's the term we use so we don't get demonetized. Although, to be quite honest, I'm pretty sure this video won't be monetized because even though the clip I'm about to share didn't air on TV, I'm sure it's still licensed to ABC. I've got a show this Sunday if you want to check it out in North Hollywood, California. DM me on Instagram if you're coming, but there'll be a fun lineup there Sunday, 7 p.m. in North Hollywood. Okay, let's go here. Jesse Palmer said my chat with Brooklyn unfortunately didn't air during Women Tell All, but she had a powerful message to share with people at home. We love powerful messages. Let's have a listen to this deleted scene.
I think one of the most powerful moments of the entire season was during your one-on-one date with Zach in the Bahamas, when you showed tremendous bravery and you opened up and spoke about a past relationship that was abusive. You showed unbelievable amounts of courage.
And, pardon me for interrupting this, but like I said, we have to try to break it up here for fair use rules. But you see Brooklyn here is already kind of like overwhelmed with emotion as a very brave situation to be discussing this, let alone doing it on TV.
I think it was helping people at home that may have found themselves in a similar situation. There are people at home right now that are watching this that might be in an abusive relationship themselves. What would you say to them?
Oh gosh, wow. First and foremost, that they're strong and courageous and worthy of the love they deserve, but also that healing is not a linear journey, you know? It is an active choice. The hardest part is leaving and to continue to choose yourself every day and to continue to heal, because it does get better, because you do deserve, and they do, we all deserve so much better than any of that.
Brooklyn, it's such a powerful message.
Thank you.
Powerful message by Brooklyn. And then Jesse, hey, doing a great job on his end, moderating, or I should say hosting, some of these difficult conversations. Difficult in a lot of senses. Difficult because it's tough to talk about, because it's ingrained into pretty much everyone's life in one way or another. We've all got family or friends or people close to us that have had to deal with these sorts of issues, domestic issues, and it's weird because I don't say this to make light of these conversations at all. It's a TV show about people finding love in a very doctored, unrealistic way. But with that TV show, we watch the contestants and we watch the show through the points of view of the contestants, and we sort of latch on and leech on to them. And I'm a fan of Jesse because that's my personality type. I'm a Michael guy. I'm a Gabby girl, whatever. We project ourselves onto these folks. So when they share heart-wrenching stories, a lot of people can relate to that and feel justified that they are not in the wrong for being a victim, and unfortunately a lot of shame comes with being a victim, because even in 2023, we still look at people like they did something wrong, like it's their fault that their partner had, done whatever, and unfortunately, a lot of people carry that shame, they swallow it, they sweep it under the rug, they bury it, and it can present itself in physical ways that can be very dangerous because we mask feelings, emotions, and we do whatever, whether it be, some of us with addictive personalities. So anyway, the long rambling point here is that you're not alone, and you're stronger than you think. And Brooklyn, clearly exemplifies that. Dr. Diane Strakowski commented, as a therapist, I've looked up these statistics. Turns out that 35% of women are victims of DV. Wow, these numbers need to change. But thank you to Brooklyn for her bravery in telling her story. Adriana said, love this whole conversation. I wish it had aired instead of other less important issues. Jesse, you're such a fantastic host. You're very personable, empathetic, and you always meet them in the middle. How sad it couldn't be fit in. So yeah, I think people are just bummed that this message didn't get out to a greater number of people. Let's see, as far as Reels go, let's see how many views it has. It has 83,000 views, as opposed to the TV show, which would have been probably close to 1 million people watching. But that's how it is, folks. And better here than nowhere. But I'm glad they are airing some of these deleted scenes, because that's a pivotal part of the show is the conversation within the conversation about finding love and, in a healthy place. Okay, well, we got more content coming your way. This afternoon, as always, Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast. You can go check that out every afternoon. And patreon.com/Dave Neal. I'll be live on the behind-the-scenes private live stream right after this at 10:30 a.m.